Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruth. So this look is an autumn pop of color. If you'd like to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. So I use the P.Louise base in 4, and I use the Spice of Life palette Zoeva, and I just use a brown shade to on top of my crease, and I just really blend that in. I blend that in until like I can actually kind of see the color, but not it being patchy or just blend it in to give it that very flawless clean look. Then I go into my BH Cosmetic palette in the shade Bittersweet, and I just put that on top, press that into my crease from the outer corner of my eyes, and I just bring that in towards my eyelid and everything, and I make sure to blend it in properly. The key to makeup is making sure that your makeup is blended properly. Even if the colors go together, make sure that your makeup is always blended, because if it's not blended, it looks patchy and it doesn't give a clean look. Do you understand what I'm saying? So ensure to have a very clean and blend. Even after blending, blend more, and after blending, keep blending. Trust me guys. So next I go into the orange shade in that palette, and I really just use it as transition to blend out the harsh lines of the Bittersweet. And then I use the P.Louise base in orange. I'm not too pleased with this base. I guess it's probably the way I used it, and I'll definitely be trying it again. The main purpose of why I bought it is to allow my yellow show, like just to allow the yellow pop, but obviously it didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out. But actually I like the total outcome. I liked it. I wasn't upset about it. So I go into that yellow palette, it's called Flower, and I really just pack that on top of the base. It was breaking, the base was breaking a lot, but it wasn't all that bad. As you can see from the finished look, it wasn't all that bad, but could have been better. Yes, I use the L.A.Pro Girl primer, mattifying primer. I just prime my whole face, and then I go in my Clinique Beyond Perfection foundation in the shade Golden Honey, and I just put that all over my face, and I make sure to blend with my Real Technique foundation brush. And I actually love this foundation brush. I love this foundation brush. I'm sorry about the lighting, it keeps going. It's because I'm using natural lighting. Obviously I cannot help the sun, so I go in with my L.A.Pro foundation concealer in the shade medium beige, and I just put that under my in my eyes, the bridge of my nose, on top of my lips, and under my cheekbones and my forehead. And I just make sure to blend. So I've started using a new technique to blend. I use my foundation brush to blend, and I prefer that outcome because I'm stapling it instead of moving it, and I prefer to use this rather than using a brush, a sponge. So I use a sponge after I've blended everything together, just to make sure that there is no streaks or there are no lines, just to give it that flawless look. But I prefer to use the foundation brush now. I feel like it saves more product and that's me dancing sometimes because I'm actually listening to music. So I leave my under eye for last. No, actually I leave my nose bridge, the bridge of my nose, for last. I keep blending. Make sure you keep blending, guys. And yeah, you would see in the video that I actually go in with my sponge just to make everything look like it's one coming up from each other. And then I use my OPV Beauty setting powder in the shade medium. I love the setting powder. I use it with a brush because I don't think it works with a sponge. At least when I used it with a sponge, it was kind of patchy. So now I use a brush with it, and I actually absolutely love it with a brush. So yes, guys, I would actually advise you to get this setting powder. And they if you go on Instagram, they actually have a lot of promotional code that you can use to save up money. So guys, get it if you can. Make sure to set everywhere that you put your concealer. It's important, hey. And then I use the it's my RayeRaye contour palette, my eyeshadow palette, the BH Cosmetic one, and I use the contour shade to contour my face, the middle one. I don't know the name. So I make sure to contour, then I spray with my Rose Dewy Glow from Body Shop because it was looking a bit cakey, and then I contour my nose with the same powder. Yes, guys, you don't necessarily have to contour your nose if you don't feel like your nose needs to be contoured, but I do feel like my nose needs to be contoured, so I do contour it. So I use my L.A.Pro powder. I think the shade is caramel or GP612. I'm not too sure about the name of the color, but yeah, I'll put everything in the description bar anyways. So I just put that all over my face except my under eye, because I'm going to go with the lighter shade, just one shade after this, to put under my eyes, just to give it a brighter look, because the medium setting powder isn't very bright. Then I go in with my RayeRaye palette, and I go in to the color, and I just put that under my eyes. And then I use my highlighter. I love this highlighter. I got in my Birchbox, and guys, I love it so much. And then I use the Rayediant highlighter from the It's My RayeRaye palette. I feel like this video is all about It's My RayeRaye palette or the BH Cosmetic palette. Yeah, so I use the highlighter from my It's My RayeRaye palette. I use the L'Oreal Shake and Glow setting spray. I use this lip liner from Primark. This one is called Velvet Touch. I use this to line my lip, and I just line everywhere on my lip. I think I overline my lip. I've been doing that of late, so I probably did this in the video. Yeah. And then I use the shade Valentine to fill my lip. Filling with my lip, and then I use the P.Louise Holla lip gloss. The shade is Holla, to gloss up my lip, because who doesn't like a glossy lip? Who? So I keep looking at TV again because of the songs, because they're new and I never heard them, so I'm just curious. I apologize for that. And then I use the same brush that I used. I didn't put any more product, but the same brush that I used for the dark powder, and I just use that to blend, to make sure that it's not harsh. Then I use my mattifying Body Shop spray to spray my face. And yes, guys, this is the finished look. It was quick and nice. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm so glad that you stayed till the end. Literally, I'm so happy with this look and the outcome and everything. I feel like it's a nice comeback. Do you understand what I mean? I came back hard. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Like, I came back hard, didn't I? Tell me. And thank you guys, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. And until next time, peace and love. Just stay tuned for my little dance that I dance. Yeah.